Welcome in everybody to the all signs reading. We're going to be taking a look at your current energy right now in this very moment as you're watching this. If you are watching the playback of this, everything will be timestamped down below in the comments. Now, if you just tuned into it and the video's already been posted and it just posted, just give me an hour or so for the timestamps to be up. But you can scroll forward to your sign, because I'll have the sign names up in the left hand corner. But we're going to go ahead and just get started and jump straight in here. So we're going to start first with Aries, and we'll go through Pisces. And let me put up I will be taking super chat questions as well. So let's see here. All right, here we go. Aries. What can you tell me for Aries at this time? What's the current energy for Aries? What is the current energy here for Aries? Aries. All right, you pulled the Nine of Cups, the World card. Oops. Pulled the Nine of Cups, the World card, in the Knight of Pentacles. Let's see here. Let's pull your Oracle card here. Well, welcome in, Jasmine. I want to go to bed right now, but I feel like I need to do an all signs, so that's what I'm doing. Let's see, what do we got here for Aries? You pulled this mini mask here. It says that the authentic self here. You know, Aries, I feel like you're in this period at this time to where it's not that you're wanting to start fresh or start over with things, but I do feel almost in a way here, you're just really wanting to just be your authentic self when it comes to, the way you present yourself or the way you just show up to things in general in your life. I kind of sense here you're done people pleasing here, Aries. Like, you don't want to people please here. And in fact, I see here with the Nine of Cups being the overall energy, I get your energy at this time. It's more so like you just, because the Nine of Cups talks about like the ability to be able to surrender and to let go and be in the flow and not have to worry about stepping on people's toes or, offending this person or offending that person or having to feel like you have to like act a certain way or be a certain way. I sense here with the Nine of Cups, like your overall energy here, especially with the World card, the chapter and cycle that you're closing out here is the people pleasing chapter. You're closing that out. And I think you're more so wanting to just be, right? You're wanting to be yourself with things here. And that goes for a lot of different things. It could be in regards to your relationships, but also the way you show up in regards to work or career or your projects, or it can be in any area here. I just think you're just really wanting to just like just be yourself here. You pulled the Nine of Pentacles here in the future position / advice here. I do think you are starting some type of newer chapter or cycle here in your life. And it could just be as simple as the way you want to show up now in this present moment, right? Or the changes you want to make now. And with this Knight of Pentacles, Spirit is saying to stick to these changes here. Because I do see you here, the new reality here that you're trying to create, or the new version of yourself that you're trying to form at this time. It's going to take time and work, but I feel like if you're patient enough with the Knight of Pentacles and you take the time out to do the things that you need to do, I feel like you'll be able to create that here. Let's see. You pulled this Two of Pentacles and you pulled Nine of Pentacles here. Yeah, Two of Pentacles is learning the dance of change, right? Two of Pentacles tells us that life is change. And it's okay to make changes. And especially changes that are going to benefit your lifestyle, Nine of Pentacles, and that are going to allow you to be able to enjoy your lifestyle more, or just to enjoy your life more. And that's what I feel like this change is, or this change here that you're going through, or this newer beginning, or this newer type of approach to something. I feel like it's just going to make you feel like you can just live your life and actually be able to enjoy your life more. I don't know why I'm getting something about people pleasing here for you Aries. It's like I feel like you're done with that. So that's what I got for you Aries. Let's do Taurus. Hello, welcome in. Yeah, it's a late live, and I know my notifications probably didn't go out, so because I've already uploaded 3 videos. Let's do Taurus though. What do we got? For Taurus? Taurus, you pulled the 5 of Wands, the King of Swords, and then you pulled the Wheel of Fortune here. Okay. All right, here. I feel like I need to pull. Yeah, I'm gonna pull this one. Let's pull your Oracle card here. You did pull this Wailing Tree card. It says reconciliations. Well, at this time, I feel like you're trying to figure out how you can reconcile something. The 5 of Wands is the overall energy, and the 5 of Wands can point to disagreements or clashes with other people, right? So when egos kind of get involved, or clash in egos, clash in temperaments, personalities, there's issues, right? There's problems, right? And this could be with other people. This could also be with inside yourself, right? There could be like this inner tension or this inner frustration. So you have to just see what side of the coin you're on, if it's in regards to yourself or other people, or it could be both. I think this King of Swords though, in your challenge, is like you're just trying to figure out like how to just, something you're like want to get your point across here, or maybe you're trying to get your point across. But the King of Swords and the challenge, I think you're just really trying to just like, you could be trying to set boundaries here, but it's also like you're just trying to resolve a situation here, right? This could be with inside yourself, or this could be with another person, right? This Wheel of Fortune's here in the future, and it's the advice position as well. I think here, the Wheel of Fortune as the advice is like just letting go, right? Like not getting too hung up on the past, or getting hung up on what somebody said, or getting hung up on a problem or an issue. The Wheel of Fortune can just be like, just let the wheel spin, right? Like just move on, right? Like, and let things through time naturally work itself out. Now I know that's a lot easier said than done, but that's what I'm getting here with the Wheel of Fortune. I also feel like things will turn out a lot better than you expect here as well, with this Wheel of Fortune. Especially if you've been wanting to reconcile things with other people, or with another person, or just with inside yourself, right? There could be frustration. Some of you may want like to solve something right now, or to figure something out right now in this moment. And I gotta be real, this Wheel of Fortune is saying you may need some time to think about it. King of Swords, right? King of Swords likes to think, and it's in the challenge, right? Like you may need some time to think about it. Yeah, this Queen of Wands, the High Priestess. I feel like later here, like for one, I think things will turn out better than you expect. I think things will get resolved. I think there will be reconciliations here. Also too, if you've been wanting to just figure something out right now, and that's what's puzzling you, that's what's frustrating you here, just give it time with this Wheel of Fortune. It will work itself out. Queen of Wands, the High Priestess, it'll work itself out, and then you'll be able to find yourself, in a better energy here, in a better temperament, in a better mood here, better attitude, this Queen of Wands, High Priestess, to where you're in a more positive energy here. But if something is difficult to figure out right now, like the answer to something, give it time. The Queen of Wands, the High Priestess, when you give it time, it's like naturally it will figure itself out, or your intuition will give you the answer here, or there will be something that gets revealed here that will guide you in the right direction. So, and that's that High Priestess, Queen of Wands in regards to the guidance, right? Or the intuitive wisdom that comes through after we have kind of let something rest for a while. So I think things will resolve itself, especially with the reconciliations card here. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Taurus. Let's do Geminis. Kind of reminds me like Taurus, to where it's back on Taurus for a second. Like you ever just like frustrated, just like fuck, like everything's just fucking frustrating me, just fucking pissing me off. And and like you could be wanting to do something, but you're just so frustrated. So it's like when you're doing it, it's just like, it just makes things even more difficult. Sometimes we just have to like give ourselves like time and space and just be like, I'll come back to that later, or I'll focus on that later, or I'll let this energy kind of play out. And then like it clears, right, over time. All right, Gemini's. What is Gemini's current energy at this time? Gemini's. Damn, Gemini. Some of you may have a lot of water in your chart. Well, the Ten of Cups, Eight of Cups, High Priestess here. Well, the moon is in Gemini right now. It's getting ready to square Neptune. So maybe this is some of this watery energy coming through here. I think at this time it's very important here for you, Gemini, and you can do whatever you want, but I'm just giving you the message that's coming through here. Like, and I think you already know this here as well, like you having to really rely upon your intuition here. You know, the High Priestess, it's the intuitive wisdom, right? Like, it's that type of wisdom that comes up in regards to like answers that we feel inclined, like, so it's like for an example, the High Priestess, if you're like walking down the street and you like feel like, you know, like maybe I should go this way or maybe I should walk on the other side of the street, you know, and then like you listen to your intuition, right? And you're like, oh, actually, I'm glad I did follow my intuition, because if I didn't, then I would have ran into that whole problem over there, right? That's like an example of like High Priestess wisdom, like this intuitive wisdom that can come through, right? That guides you. And I think you're really having to listen to your intuition at this time, especially with the Eight of Cups and the challenge, right? Especially with the Eight of Cups and the challenge, because the Eight of Cups is, and I feel like I have to go deep here with your read here, Gemini, because I feel like there's a big spiritual theme playing out here for you. And I know this lunar eclipse did square you, and we're still in this eclipse energy, right? This is not over yet, right? We still have to close this cycle out and step into the solar eclipse, but this lunation cycle is still going. So the Pisces lunar eclipse that squared you, I think it's still playing out for you. And I think at this time you could be feeling confused here. Like your rational, logical mind could be trying to figure things out. I was going to say, you know, the Eight of Cups is your vision quest in life. And it talks about, it's with it being in the challenge, it's like trying to find your way, right? The Eight of Cups is the wanderer, trying to find your way in a situation, trying to move on from the past of a situation, trying to dissolve attachments from the past and just move forward, right? And find that new sense of wish fulfillment, right? And content, and being content, and finding that satisfaction, right? If you go from the Eight of Cups to the Nine of Cups, right? So that's what I see you kind of struggling with here. You know, the Ten of Cups is the overall energy. And I think, honestly, I think you're just trying to move in a more happier, positive direction here with your life after some form of tower moment here. Right? Some of you, if you have family, right, you could be maybe putting a lot of focus here on your family with that Ten of Cups for the overall energy. If you don't have family, don't worry about it, right? But that's another message I see here coming through. But the High Priestess, right? Listen to your intuition at this time. And Eight of Cups is really connecting to your soul. There's Pisces energy, and you have two Pisces cards, Eight of Cups, Saturn, Pisces, High Priestess does connect to Pisces, even though it's the archetype of the moon, it's still Pisces. There's something about you having to surrender, trust, let go, have faith, but also find your connection to the divine, or strengthen your connection to the divine. God, the divine, your higher self, spirit, the universe, whatever it is that you believe in, right? Because by developing that connection, tuning more and more into your intuition, like it's going to lead you in the right directions here. I know some of y'all can't stand when I say that shit. Like, what does that mean, Oz, if I can follow my intuition? Like, you know what it means. You just got to do it. Clarify the Page of Wands here and the King, or yeah, the Page of Wands and the King of Swords. So clarify the Page of Wands, you have the King of Swords here. Yeah. And I do see you being able to like let go of something, move on from something, walk in a better direction, find your way again, find your happiness, find your sense of guidance and inner strength and connection to the divine. And I think once you do that with this Page of Wands, you like find that inspiration and that motivation again. But also you get this deeper awareness here about new things you can do, right? And I feel like it's bringing with it a sense of excitement or passion here. it's bringing with it a sense of excitement or passion with this Page of Wands, King of Swords. So there could be something here coming up too that you're going to be finding kind of like fun or intrigued by, and I see you like just making the hard decision to like, you know, like to take action on it or to do it here. Yeah, repairing the veil, forgiveness. So, and speaking of veil energy, the High Priestess is the, you know, she's the veil, right? She's the psychic, right? She's the veil. And so it's like the High Priest is like going, you know, removing the veil, like going, like seeing like what's on the other side, like going into like your inner world, your intuition here. And now there could be a forgiveness situation here as well. You could be forgiving yourself or forgiving a past situation. Something in your energetic field is clearing. And it's going to be allowing for you to like let go and dissolve any type of attachment, or to just let go of anything from the past and be able to move forward here. So that's what I got for you, Geminis. Let's go to Cancers. All right, Cancers. I'm actually pretty tired, but I still have energy though to do a read, or to do an all signs. Let's do Cancers. Cancer. All right, you pull the Four Swords, the Emperor, and the Six of Swords here. Okay. It's actually a pretty good read. I don't pick up anything heavy. I think there is this thing though here with the Four Swords and the Emperor. The Four Swords is connected to the archetype of Libra. It's Jupiter in Libra. Libra deals with relationships and others, and the Emperor is connected to Aries. Aries deals with our self, right? The sense of self, or deals with the self. So I think there is this balance here that you're having to have in regards to relationships and yourself, right? So for some of you, it's like maybe you having to attend to relationships more, and like maybe having to put yourself to the side, right? Or it's the other side, or it's the other way around. It's, no, I need to attend to myself, and I have to put up, you know, boundaries in regards to my relationships, right? So I can have that sense of self, or I can have that sense of time to myself. Right. So this could be like balance that you're learning here. Six of Swords is in the future position here. It's interesting, you know, I do think if you have been going through anything tough or rough, Six of Swords is about getting into calmer waters here, or being able to, you know, move through something that was difficult or stressful or anything. That's the Six of Swords. So I do see you moving through things here. But honestly, like, some of you, let me pull your Oracle card. You pulled this card. It says in the hand. It says the universe is your partner here. You know, I want to say this, Cancer. There's a lot of different messages coming through with this. If you feel like you've just kind of been alone here, you're like, damn, I'm having to do everything by myself. Like nobody wants to help me. Fucking, you know, like, or let's just say maybe there. Because I gotta be real, like there could be this thing to where it's like, well, in order for me to do what it is that I want, like I need other people's support, right? And it's like, yes, we need the support of other people, but like sometimes it could be like this. I don't want to say codependent, right? But it can be like this, to where we don't give ourselves enough credit. The Emperor and the Challenge, like we don't give ourselves, like we don't realize the power that's in ourselves to be able to take things on and to accomplish things or to do things, right? And that's this card, the in the hand, the universe is your partner. It's like you connecting to yourself right? And relying upon yourself, because the Emperor is like self-actualization, like relying upon yourself here to take the lead and accomplish things. Like you have so much more power than you realize here, Cancer. But I do think there is this thing though, to where it's like you're having to like work out things with other people, or like there's other people involved. So I think it's like this balance thing that you're learning here. But I do see you finding that balance and that good equilibrium here with the Six of Swords. But I really want to say, if there's something here that you want to do, right? Because I'm kind of picking up the sun being in the. This is my point with this read. This is what I'm picking up. I'm kind of picking up. It's making me think of the astrology with the sun being in Libra with the South Node, and then we also have Venus here in Libra with the South Node. I almost get here, and the part of this is what I'm saying here is like there is this energy of maybe feeling like, well, I need other people, or I need other people's validation, or what are other people going to think about me, or what? It's like, or relying too much on other people's opinions, right? The Emperor is saying here, like, no, like do things for yourself here. It's like the right support systems will be there, right? But if they're not there, don't force them to be there. Right, because if you put your intention out there to the universe to create what it is that you want to create with this card in the hand, the universe is your partner. The universe is going to meet you halfway, right? And the relationships will be a bonus. The right ones will be there to support you. The other ones that you thought were going to be there that aren't fucking there, right? They were never. Then that's where you have to be real with the relationship. Be like, okay, yeah, you're fake, right? You didn't help me. You're not supporting me. Like, this isn't real. This isn't a relationship. But I do see you finding this balance and having to learn like this balance here. And things look good for the most part, right? With the Six of Swords being here, like you being able to navigate something here. Yeah, you pull the Ten of Cups here, so I think things will go in your favor here. Yeah. Ten of Cups, Two of Swords. I see you finding emotional peace and happiness here, or being emotionally at peace and happy. So all in all, it's a good read. I just want to say this, what I was just talking shit about, right? Like, that's just the main thing to be aware of. But for the most part, I think things are things are moving in a good direction here. And if you need help from others, don't be afraid to ask, right? So that's what I got for you, Cancer. Let's do Leos. Leos. Okay. Leo, you pulled the Knight of Swords, Five of Cups, and the Ace of Cups here. The Five of Cups in the challenge, so I think there are some things that you're disappointed by, you could be sad by, could even be grieving for some of you here. Ace of Cups is in the future / advice position. Ace of Cups is the soul receiving love. So this could be support coming your way, or you starting to feel better here in the future position. With this card also being in the advice, it's more so, it's about also like, if you've gone through a Five of Cups, or if you're going through a Five of Cups, like you're disappointed, sad, or there's just something emotionally difficult, the Ace of Cups is saying here, like, focus on yourself, right? Focus on things and do things that are going to make you feel better emotionally. Now, I know that's a lot easier said than done, especially if you're in a Five of Cups energy, because the Five of Cups is a very fixed emotional energy, because it's a Scorpio card. It's Mars in Scorpio. So it can be very fixed emotionally on something. That's why it's difficult for the Five of Cups, right? To be able to turn around and see the other two cups, right? Y'all hear that in every reading, right? But that's true. And I think here with the Ace of Cups that there's a lot of good things here still around you, and there's a lot of things that you can tap into at this time that can bring you a sense of emotional joy here. But I think it is imperative for you at this time to like, you know, seek out things that will fill up your emotional cup, that will make you feel better. But I also do see you finding that here with the Ace of Cups as well, and starting to feel better here. You have the Knight of Swords here for the overall energy here. I kind of want to clarify this Knight of Swords here, Leo. You pulled the Four of Cups here. Yeah, Four of Cups, Five of Cups energy. I'm telling you, like, it can be a dwelling type of energy, right? To where it's like we're closed off. Four of Cups is a closed off heart, right? It's like we've experienced some type of disappointment, or just for some reason we don't want to open up. Like, we don't want to do anything. We just kind of want to sit in that emotion. The Knight of Swords is like one of those temperaments to where it's like, no, let's just do this, right? Like, because the Four of Cups can be, it can be like procrastination or just kind of sitting there. You ever just get stuck? Like, you could be feeling something emotionally and you just sat on the couch for like hours. But it's like, and then you take action, but it's like you just wasted maybe like 3 hours, right? I always say, like, yes, you have to feel it in order to heal it. So yes, like, feel your emotions so that way you can move that energy, right? But sometimes it's like we can sit a little too long, right, and not do anything about it. The Knight of Swords is saying, like, to just start moving the energy, right? Like, just start doing stuff, right, to get yourself out of that stuck heaviness. Leos are like, man, I just got so much to do, like. You got this Ten of Wands, Five of Pentacles here. Yeah, I mean, I think there's just a lot of work here that you've been having to do, right? Ten of Wands is the burden, right? Burden of responsibilities, right? Having to keep the commitments to things. It's like you can't give up at this time, right? Five of Pentacles, right? I think, yeah, it's like staying committed here, even if you're going through a difficult period. It's like if you don't do anything, it's just going to get more and more difficult, right? But it's like we can embrace the difficulty, but focus on like the solutions and doing what it is that we need to do. Eventually, you'll catch momentum and you'll be able to get out of that difficult energy. But I feel like if you don't do anything now, Leo, it's just going to pile up and weigh on you more and more down the line. So it's like that Knight of Swords is like saying, like, get started or stick to the process of something here. Let's see. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, Adolfo. You have this Vanishing Mirror card, Ego Sublimation. I pulled this card for you multiple times in your past readings. And so I think there's something here that is some part of yourself here that has been lost, right? Five of Cups is like the lost emotion, right? And trying to find it, but it's moved on in the river, right? And so that's what we have to do. And I think here it's gonna be difficult, right? I think a part of yourself is like something like feels like it's missing, and maybe it is, and like maybe that's what you're upset about. But I gotta be real. I think there's this energy here of like you having to, which is not easy. But the Ten of Wands, Five of Pentacles is like just yes, it's tough. Yes, it's difficult. But the more you don't allow yourself to sit idle and you like keep pushing it forward, right? Keep pushing things forward, improving things, building things, creating things, doing things. That's what's gonna make you feel better. And that's also what's going to improve your situation. I mean, you already know this, right, Leo? So, but I feel like you're being encouraged here with that Knight of Swords, like, to keep going. And I think this Ace of Cups, though, I do see you feeling better here in the future. And I think you could also be receiving support. But also the advice here is like to find things here that emotionally will bring you peace, right? It could be simple things, right? Like maybe it's just like it can be simple things, right? It doesn't have to be big things, but just finding things that emotionally will lift your spirits. So, and I do see you feeling better, but I do think it's like you also are still in a situation towards like you're having to there's just a lot you have to do, right? And it could be difficult with maybe some of the emotional things that you got going on. but I do see you being able to move through it. But I feel like the universe is like encouraging you not to sit idle. All right, let's do Virgo. Let's do Virgos. Virgo, you always pull this damn Temperance card. Temperance, Eight of Pentacles, Strength card here. That's a good read. Temperance is just about keeping the balance, the joy, the harmony. It's also about flipping negatives into positives. It's also a card of experimentation as well. Just, you know, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't work, but just ultimately having fun with the process. You do have the Eight of Pentacles here in your challenge. So your routine at this time, I think for some of you, it's like you could be wanting to change up your routine. Some of you may be wanting to even improve like your health, or maybe you may be just wanting to, it could be even be wanting to improve a business or improve a project or work on a project. Or it could just be something personally that you're doing here. I like this. I like this Strength card being here in the future. I get big energies here of like self-development or personal development here. And I think it will pay off for you with the Strength card. But I think the work that you're doing, I think there's things here that you're seeing, Virgo. You're like, yeah, I need to improve this, and I need to work on this, and I need to get better at that, and I need to like, I need to, make this better or make that better. I think through this process here, I think it's like you're almost like you're having like some form of glow up here. That's what it feels like. Ten of Cups here. See, y'all just think I'd be saying shit, huh? And you pull the Queen of Wands. Yeah, y'all just think I'd be saying shit, huh? That's what I'm getting with this Ten of Cups, the Queen of Wands. I think like this is a good read. I see you being really happy here, Virgo. Not only that, it's like I feel like your energy though is just like radiating. So some of you, it's like maybe you're working on your lips, or maybe you're just improving certain things in your lifestyle, whatever it is. I feel like people are going to be like noticing it here, or people are going to be noticing how happy you are. I don't even think that really matters. I don't even give a fuck if you think people think you're happy. I think it's more so it's just like you are happy, and that's all that matters. And I see you being able to enjoy your life here, and have fun with the things that you're creating and you're doing here. I don't get any negative energy in this read. Some of you, I think maybe schedule and routine, maybe that's something that you're maybe looking at here, changing or improving, but otherwise than that, like I feel like for you, Virgo, keep doing what it is that you're doing, because I see you being happy here, Ten of Cups, Queen of Wands, and being able to enjoy your life and have fun in your life and be blessed, or feel blessed here. Some of you may have Leo in your chart. Some of you may be involved with Leo. All right, let's do Libras. Libras. Oh wait, hold on. I'm talking shit, huh, Virgo? Let me pull your oracle card. Hold on. You pull this Eye of the Needle, it says intentionality. That's the Eight of Pentacles being in your challenge. I think at this time, the universe is just wanting you to stick to your intentions, but also like if you want to change things up, it's just about setting the intention, right? And then sticking to that intention. So I think for you, it's like just remaining focused and everything like energetically, like energy wise, for you, Virgo, like the more stronger you are with your intention, it's like the more magic you'll see being created. But if your intentions are all over the place, it's gonna be maybe feel like very messy for you. So I'm gonna refocus the camera. What about Capricorn sign, bro? I go in order, bro. So Capricorn, I'm getting into Capricorn. All right, Libras. Happy birthday, Libras. Let's see. All right, Libra, you got the Eight of Cups, Ace of Swords, the Devil. Oh, shit, the Devil Mama, the Devil Mama. Everything is the devil to you, mama. All right, you pulled the Eight of Cups here. I think you're trying to, the Eight of Cups can be walking away from something, right? Letting, like, walking away from something, moving towards something. It could also just be like getting through something, right? Just trying to move in the direction that you're trying to move, right? Trying to move toward your wish fulfillment, your wish desires here. And that's exactly what you're doing. You go from the 8 to the 9. So I do see you doing that here. The Ace of Swords is in the challenge, very kind of similar to Virgo. Some of you may have Virgo in your chart. So this Ace of Swords is saying be intentional. And I think at this time, maybe the challenge for you is like, you're trying to figure out what your intention is, right? Maybe it's a little bit confusing, blurry. You're trying to gain the awareness. You're trying to gain clarity here, but it's kind of confusing. But the Ace of Swords is like, okay, well, if let's set the intention and let's follow through with the intention, or let's rethink things and rethink our intentions, right? And then find that clarity. And then once you do that, I feel like that's when you move into this Nine of Cups energy. And the Seven of Wands, being able to overcome something here as well. Nine of Cups, Seven of Wands, or get through something here. And also, I think it's like you're proving something to yourself here. So we'll come back to that in a second. But with this Devil card being here in the future/advice position, I don't get a negative energy off this Devil card. I really don't. I think this Devil card is just connecting to the archetype of Capricorn, and Capricorn deals with, I always say, it's the ability to be critically tenacious. Capricorn deals with discipline, structure, and I think at this time it's like staying disciplined here, staying on top of things. And I feel like by you doing that, right, that's when you come into this wish fulfillment here with the Nine of Cups. And you're able to overcome something here with the Seven of Wands. It's all good, G. It's all good, G. You pulled this Magician's sword, confidence in your magic. Oh, look at that. Look at that clarification. Look at, it's like King Arthur's sword there. Yeah. Be confident, right? Be confident. Like, set the intention and be confident. Believe in the magic, right? Believe in the magic. Right, you have the ability here by being disciplined, by staying focused, to create the magic here that you're wanting to create. And that's that Nine of Cups, Seven of Wands. Nine of Cups is being able to be in the magic and feel the magic. Eight of Cups is like, where is the magic? I'm trying to find it. And that's the Nine of Cups here. It's like, I see you finding the magic, feeling connected to the magic, but things working out for you in a way in which makes you feel satisfied. And the Seven of Wands is also you being able to overcome. I think you're overcoming maybe doubt and insecurity here, if I'm being real. It could be, like the little devil on your shoulder that's talking shit. That's what you're overcoming. So, that's what I got for you, Libra. That's what I got for you, Libra. Let's do Scorpios. Maybe I should just quit tarot and go do stand up. What do y'all think? Just joking. I don't would not be a good stand-up comedian. Maybe, I don't know. You never know what I'm gonna do next. Shit. All right, let's do Scorpio. Scorpios. What's going on with Scorpio? All right. Looking good so far, Scorpio. You pulled this jeweled web card that says connectivity. Well, speaking of connectivity, the star card is the divine connection and the connection to everything. You ever like look up at the stars at night and you're like, holy fuck, it's crazy that we're all in this grand cosmic game that's all connected. I think that but with the star card being in your challenge here, it's like, you know, the star card is about inspiration, having aspirations. And I think one thing one thing here for you, Scorpio, I almost kind of feel like for you, like things kind of just feel off here. Like they're not like totally off, but like I feel like your sense of guidance at this time, like you may be seeking guidance at this time, or I almost feel like you're maybe wanting to aspire to something greater here or merge with something greater. But I think it's like the guidance or the direction is a bit confusing at this time. And I think here with the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles is saying like you don't have to have all the answers figured out now. With that star card, you don't have to have all the answers figured out now. Page of Pentacles is saying like focus on one thing at a time. I know this may be an annoying message, but this is just the reality. Like focus on one thing at a time, right? Give it your best. Page of Pentacles is like applying effort. Give it your best, applying your effort on a day-to-day basis, or just applying your effort in general with what you're doing and what you're creating. And I feel through that process here, you'll start to see the accumulation of things growing. And I think that's going to help you really understand like your sense of direction with things. And that's also why the Strength card and the Star card are important in this read, the connection between these two, because this is like the strengthening of faith here. Pulled the Judgment card. Thank you, Lavinia. I appreciate that. Neo Scooby Snacks. Nah, he don't need no Scooby Snacks. He's too damn Scooby. He's crazy. Y'all, Neo is crazy. If y'all meet Neo, he's hilarious. Maybe, of course, I'm gonna get him Scooby Snacks, but you pulled this Judgment card, Page of Wands here in the outcome here. Yeah, I feel like you're being called to step into something greater at this time. Your intuition is like telling you to like go for bigger things at this time. And that's the Judgment call. The Judgment card is the call to awakening, right? And the Page of Wands is the call to adventure. With the Judgment card, it's like, so it's like it's the call to initiation. Right, some type of bigger purpose is unfolding for you at this time, and I feel like you may be wondering like what that big purpose is, or how do you go about accomplishing this purpose. The Page of Pentacles is like you're not gonna have all the answers, right? But the Page of Pentacles is saying like just take it as things come, right? Just take things as they come. Apply your effort, put an effort toward what it is that you're doing, and then I see like things revealing itself here for you. But I think you're having to have faith, strength, inner strength, and courage here to trust in the bigger process of things. Because your intentions and your energy and your efforts that you're putting into something, or that you want to put into something, won't go unnoticed with this jeweled web card connectivity. It's like the energy is being put out there, like law of attraction wise. Right? That's going to ripple back to you. Karma, good or bad, right? Just depending on how much energy we really put towards something. So I feel like Spirit's like really wanting you to stay committed to your purpose here, even if it kind of feels like it's a little bit, even if it kind of feels like a little bit like you don't really know everything. I do think it will reveal itself. I feel like the universe is like wanting you to have faith and step, to stay committed or step fully into it. And also, if you're feeling called to do something bigger here with your life, that's that Judgment, Page of Wands. It's like answering that call to adventure. I think it'll be something that excites you or that brings back in the passion as well. All right, let's do Sagittarius. Snacks for the zoomies, yeah. Yeah, Neo, he does get the zoomies. Especially like when I take him outside sometimes, it just goes crazy. Anyways. All right, Sagittarius. Can you tell me for Sagittarius current energy at this time? Okay, don't be afraid of this death card here. It's nothing, I don't think there's anything bad. Some of you may have Capricorn in your chart, but I think here, interesting. So the Ace of Swords is the overall energy. So I think you have some type of idea here, Sag, about something you want to do or just something that you're thinking about. The Three of Pentacles in the challenge, it's just about taking that idea or that concept and figuring out a way to bring it into, it could be something that you're working on or something that you're working on with other people, or it could just be something that you want to do, right? It's just something that you want to do personally. And with the Two of Cups here, if it involves other people, like whether it's like a project or whether it's like sharing something or creating something for someone else or whatever the case might be, or for a community or whatnot, I do see people liking it with the Two of Cups, and I do see it doing well. So like share your ideas at this time here. And also too, for the ones of you, and I don't feel like this message is gonna be for everybody. I feel like this is very specific. I think for the ones out there that, let's just say someone like wants you to do something for them, and so like they're kind of giving you like an idea. Some of you may be like tattoo artists, that's just a side message. But somebody's like giving you an idea about what they want to do, and so it's like you're having to kind of figure out a way to like help the people or help the person like help build what the person wants. And I think here with the Two of Cups, I see you finding the reciprocity, like something being shared and both people agreeing on it or both people liking it. Or if this is anything, like I said, in regards to community or whatever, like people liking it or there being this sense of deeper type of connection here, or just it being reciprocal. But I think you're being encouraged here to share ideas or to share your thoughts here or just share like your message or whatever. Because I feel like there's a mutual reception here with the Two of Cups. And I think this idea or this new thing that you're doing at this time, or this whether it's an idea or something new that's happening, this is gonna merge things together with this Death card in a way that's gonna make something even bigger with the Three of Cups. Or that's gonna like, it's almost like gonna spread or something like that. Right, so it's like you could be having an idea, but you're trying to figure out how to present that idea, or you're trying to figure out how to put it together or how to communicate it. But once you do, it's like people like it, and then it like, or people like it, or you like it, and then you share it with others here, and then it becomes, it becomes like this whole other big thing. And you may be wondering, like, well, do you have the death card there, Austin? Here's what I get. This is how I read. The death card deals with Scorpio. It's also connection to the 8th house. Venus just came into Scorpio. Scorpio is about the merging of energies to transform things into greater things, right? And I feel that that's what this death card is talking about, because it goes from the 2 to the 3 here with the cups. So something is becoming bigger. It's like an idea that you have that's being communicated, or that you're bringing into, or that you're acting on, and it making something even more bigger. You pulled this Me Talks card. It says repairing the mind, body, and spirit. I would say here, if you've been needing time for yourself, definitely give yourself that time to rest and rejuvenate. And that Ace of Swords too can be the mind, right? And maybe you're needing to clear your mind before you can do anything else. And so the 2 of Cups it says here that to take care of your own personal needs at this time, because by doing that, that's going to be able to allow you to make a deeper sense of transformation, to be able to show up for other people in a bigger way. So if you've been needing time to yourself, definitely take that time to do it. So that's what I got for you, Sag. Let's do Capricorn. Oh yeah, Neo's my dog. I hear him kind of huffing and puffing in the other room. I think he's tired. He's probably waiting on me to go to bed. All right. Capricorns. I want to say this, Capricorn, don't let anybody take advantage of you. Yeah. You pull the 7 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Don't let anybody get one over on you. Don't let anybody take advantage of you. Some of you are well aware, you know what I'm talking about. Also, 7 of Swords is about if you don't want sensitive information out there, you know, it's good to keep it to yourself at this time. So that's a message coming through here for you, Capricorn. Because Queen of Pentacles is in the challenge, which deals with your resources. 7 of Swords is like people just want what you have, right? And they could be trying to pull one over on you. So just be aware of that. I don't think it's anything to fear or anything like that. I think your intuition will sense it, and so listen to your intuition. I think here as well, though, the 7 of Swords for the overall energy, I think at this time you're having to get creative. Queen of Pentacles is in the challenge. There's things here that you want to cultivate and grow when it comes to your foundation, whether it's your money or your resources or your business or your career or your status. The 7 of Swords, I think here it's like you're being encouraged to try different things, because the 7 of Swords, like I said, is strategies and tactics. So try like a newer strategy, or don't be afraid to try a newer strategy or a different approach to things, right? To help you break out of the almost like a plateau here, to help you break through a plateau, right? You may have to do something or try something unconventional here. You have the Knight of Pentacles here in the, oh, that makes a lot of sense. Well, I'll come back to that in a moment. You have the Knight of Pentacles here in the future position. I mean, this is a pretty good read. For some of you, you know, Knight of Pentacles is not that exciting of a card. Knight of Pentacles is like having to be patient and having to stick to a process that's going to take time. But it's like what you're building and what you're creating and what you're doing here. It's like by you being practical and having to take the practical approach, it's going to set you up for long-term success, right? That's going to be able to sustain. Yeah. The Wheel of Fortune, which Wheel of Fortune deals with time, right? That's going to set you up for the future. Wheel of Fortune. It's going to set you up and it'll pay off in the future. Also with the Knight of Wands here, something could be taking time now, but later down the road in the future, it's like you catch like a huge momentum with something, the Knight of Wands. Right? So I'm going to pull one more here on this Knight of Wands. 9 of Cups here. Yeah, it's like something pays off later down the line. Something that you're going to be excited by with the Knight of Wands, and also something you're going to be, you know, you receiving your wish fulfillment here and being satisfied and content. but also being able to enjoy your blessings here as well, because it's like you're preparing here and having to kind of take your time and do the practical work, right? And you're having to maybe experiment and change things, and it's just like a process, right? But it's going to set you up down the line for bigger success. You pull this perfect storm card. It says the courage to step into life here. So I think at this time, it's like you're being like, because this card could be to where it's like, oh my God, like everything just kind of feels like it's going haywire, right? Like, oh my God, like I have no choice but to change things up, and I have to step outside of my comfort zone, that Seven of Swords. But it's actually the perfect moment for you to experiment and for you to do something different, or to try something different, or to change things here. So don't see like your situation as like, oh my God, everything's crumbling. See it as like, oh, this is an opportunity for me here to change things here in a way in which I want to. So that's what I got for you, Capricorn. Let's do Aquarius. All right, what's going on with Aquarius? Yeah, so if you want to send a super chat question, read the super chat rules. I have it pinned for a reason, so that way you know what amount to send for, you know, how many cards you'll get. And also be sure to put your question, please, in the super chat box. All right, let's do Aquarius. Some of you may have a following here. Maybe you're wanting to teach and guide and lead a following, whether it's through like teaching wisdom and knowledge here. I actually feel like if you're doing that now, I see it going in a successful direction here. You could be learning from a mentor or a guide as well. That's going to be helping you gain momentum and success with the Six of Wands. But like I said, some of you are the mentor and the guides here, and you're leading others, right? And you're teaching others how to be successful, and it's like it's very rewarding here for you with the Six of Wands. Interesting. You know, the Hierophant is saying here, because the King of Swords, okay, the Hierophant deals with sacred knowledge. It just deals with like wisdom and learning, right? It's the keys to wisdom. And that's your overall energy, and the King of Swords in the challenge. Well, King of Swords is usually someone who's very wise, who has the wisdom, who has the knowledge. But with it being in the challenge, it's like maybe you're having to level up a little bit here, Aquarius, and like learn something more. Which is nothing wrong with that. Like, we should always be continuously learning, right? It's like, even with tarot, I still learn, right? I've been doing it for almost 5 years. So I think here, like, whatever it is that you're learning, I do see you like gripping and grasping pretty quickly. And like I said, some of you could be learning to teach others, or maybe you're just learning from another to, you know, enhance your own life. Or maybe it's both, right? But I do see here with the Six of Wands being in the future, like it helping you become more successful. And also your advice here is the Six of Wands is be confident in your wisdom and your knowledge, right? This is a Jupiter card. Jupiter does deal with wisdom, learning, knowledge, lessons. And it's a Leo card, which deals with being confident in your own authority, believing in yourself, believing in your knowledge, your wisdom. You have the Magician here. And you have the Wheel of Fortune here. Yeah, and I think there's something coming up on the horizon here for you, Aquarius. The Magician is the instigation of change, and the Wheel of Fortune is spinning the wheel, right? Maybe feeling guided or pulled to take a risk, right? So I see you here like the timing of something coming up here, like I see you doing, like starting something, or maybe you even planning something out for the future, but whatever it is like the moment's coming in the future here with the Magician and the Wheel of Fortune. And so I see you like beginning something new or starting something new here. Interesting. Also, if you're learning something at this time, or if you're teaching at this time, the Magician, the Wheel of Fortune is like you showing up and like participating in it, like being there with people, helping people, right? If you're learning at this time, I see you taking what it is that you learned, integrating it here, and then showing up in the greater whole of things and participating and like using your knowledge. And that's going to be helping you get success, or that's going to be helping you have whatever it is that you're learning, or whatever it is that you're understanding is going to set you up here for success when opportunities come with this Wheel of Fortune. Oh, it's getting hot in here. I'm a little tired, if you can't tell. You pull this Will-o'-the-Wisp, treasures hidden in the shadows here. Yeah, this is like looking for the sacred knowledge, right? This is like looking for the wisdom and the knowledge, right? Like, let's just say, I mean, like for an example, it's like if you don't know something, you look for it, right? And then you learn it and you're like, okay, I got the knowledge, I got the wisdom. So the more you like ask questions, or the more you seek wisdom and knowledge at this time to learn and grow, is going to help you learn and grow. I feel like there's things here that you're going to come across, Aquarius, that are really going to help you, like, that are going to really help improve your life. And like I said, you could be the teacher here, or the guide, or the mentor that's revealing this for other people or helping other people, which is a beautiful thing, and I see you enjoying it. So that's what I got for you, Aquarius. Let's do Pisces. Last but not least, Pisces. Pull this Caterpillar card. It says opportunity here. So some of you may have an opportunity coming up, or just the moment you're in at this time is an opportunity here for you for growth. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So here we go. You have the Five of Wands here for the overall energy. Definitely feel like there's been some frustrations, or maybe some frustrations that you're going through. The Four of Wands is in the challenge. I feel like there's something here that you want for yourself. Four of Wands is a Venus card, so there could be something that you're wanting at this time, or something that you're wanting to receive, or something that you're wanting to create. But there's like things that need to be worked out, or there's challenges here. And so I see you here like trying to empower yourself here through this frustration. And I think with the Star card here being in the future, I think things will resolve itself. This Five of Wands energy will be resolved. The Star card here with this Caterpillar card, this is opportunity. This could be like a blessing coming your way, or this could be a miracle, if you want to say, but miracle in a way in which things work out better than you expect, right? Five of Wands can be like you're frustrated, upset because it's not working out, or things aren't going your way. But the Star card is like something shifts here cosmically, right? That works things out. And you pulled this Three of Cups here and the Devil card. So there could be, Three of Cups is the ability to be able to enjoy and celebrate something that has worked out, or that has come together. So I see you doing that. And you also have the Devil here as well. I'm gonna pull one more on this. You pulled the Knight of Swords here. Yeah, I mean, I think there's I think this Devil energy is like this restrictive energy here that is now starting to lift. it's like you may still feel a little bit of like this restriction or this heaviness, but for the most part, I feel like it's like starting to lift here. And it's because of the star card, Three of Cups, like things happening here and energy shifting and changing that kind of brings in the grace and the peace with things and allows for you to find the joy in things. And also helps speed up something here with the Knight of Swords. It also helps you gain clarity here about what to do, right? But I still think with this Devil card, something is like a deadline or something. Maybe it's like a deadline or something. It's like maybe things are working and happening here and things are happening, but maybe there's like still like this deadline or something like that, or there's still like this something that has to be kind of, you know, fully, you know, that has to like fully resolve or something like that. But I think for the most part, there's something here that is starting to shift, and I think you'll be happy about it. So that's what I got for you, Pisces. All right, and that's what I got for all the signs. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the super chat questions. And then, yeah, I'm gonna get off of here. So I wanna say if you're tuning off or if you're tuning out, I wanna say thank you for being here. Thank you for liking the video, and thank you for the support. I'm wishing you a great week, and I'll see you later. All right, let's jump into the super chat questions now. Thank you again, Lavinia, for the super chat. Really appreciate it. All right, Mars, will being want us to be in a relationship? We're both Leos and used to date, but fell apart. Oh, two Leos together. What in the Lion King? Two Leos together, man. It could be fun. That could be good. But when there's a disagreement between two Leos. All right, let's see. All right, Mars, will being want us to be in a relationship? We're both Leos and used to date but fell apart. Can you tell me? Can you tell me for Mars here? Two of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. I would say yes. I would say they want to try again. They would want to start again. They want to start again, yeah. So I would say yes. Two of Pentacles, the ability for both people to be workable in the situation, to want to change things, right? And the Ace of Pentacles would be like the new beginning. So there's potential there. It's just how you two go about it. All right, AM, I feel like the world is wide open right now in terms of possibilities and directions I can take. What should be the areas of life I should focus on right now? All right, what can you tell me for AM? What can you tell me for AM? Okay. Well, I think confidence. Your confidence. I'm not saying you're not confident, right? But the Six of Wands is about belief, believing in yourself. It also deals with confidence. It's a Leo archetype, so it deals with confident, being your own confident authority, stepping more into your authority. And what I mean by stepping more into your authority, I'm not saying to be brash or to be an asshole or anything like that, but it's just about understanding who you are as an individual and coming from a place of empowerment and expressing your will, right? And I think that's something that Spirit's wanting you to focus on. Like I said, you're believing in yourself. The Five of Wands in your current energy, I feel like there is this creative tension right now in your auric field or just in your energy, to where there is this friction of like wanting to go out and do things, right? With the possibilities here that you are that you are seeing, right? And the Nine of Cups in the challenge, it is the possibilities, right? But it's in the challenge, right? So it's like, yeah, it's like the possibilities there. It's just about believing in yourself, being confident, being in your own authority here. Also, Nine of Cups, Queen of Cups energy together, strengthening the connection to your inner world, connecting to your inner world, doing inner work. And it doesn't have to be like crazy inner work or anything like that, but it's just about emotionally nourishing yourself, right? Giving yourself inner strength, right, through nourishment, but also cultivating like a strong connection to God and the divine. Nine of Cups, Queen of Cups, or your higher self, or spirit, or the universe, whatever it is that you believe in. And with this Three of Pentacles being here in the outcome, I think that's what's going to allow you to be able to, you know, that's what's going to allow your gifts to really shine through, right? Right, it's going to be able to allow you to be able to master yourself and master what it is that you're creating. So yeah, that's what I would say, AM. Should be the areas of life I should focus on right now. I would say that. So yeah, that's what I got for you, my friend. Just wanted to see if anything else was going to come through, but no, that's it. So, all right. One second. Thank you, Gabriella, for the super chat. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. All right. AM again. Wait. Yeah. AM again. I feel like, so here we go. AM. I feel like my world and opportunities have opened up. I literally can choose many different options right now, not limited for most things. What should I focus on? Because I literally am just so open, I could go any direction. Well, I'll pull you another spread here. But I think kind of what I was saying, let's see. And what should AM what is some practical advice for AM right now at this time to help them gain momentum? So there could be some things going on insecurity wise, right? Now we all have insecurities. I don't care who you are. We can overcome those, of course, and we usually do, right? But the Eight of Swords and the Empress can be like insecurities, and you know, and I still have to pull two more cards for you, and I will. But the Eight of Swords is saying, you know, and I don't think this is like necessarily like insecurity, like you feel like you're not good enough. Like I feel like you do have enough self-belief here. I think it's more so for you, it's about getting clear on what your values are, because the Empress is Venus and it deals with our values, and the Eight of Swords can be to where we don't really know the truth of our values or what our values really are, right? And our values have a lot to deal with how we go about creating things, right? Because if we don't know our values and we're just creating things, well, we're not going to get the full enjoyment and pleasure out of the creation. But if we know what our values are and we know what we like, with that creative process, we'll really be able to find like the pleasure and the joy, and we'll be able to stick to things. And so I think here at this time, like, You're getting clear on what your values are. Right, Eight of Swords. What are your real values? What do you want to create for yourself? Not what everybody else wants from you. Not what's gonna make you get rich quick. Like none of that shit. Like what do you like? You pulled this Justice card here. Let's pull the other two cards. Pull the Death card, Four Swords. Okay. And I would say here with this Justice card too, that, so for one, I think the first thing you can do is like get clear on what your values are. Write them down, really understand them, really reflect on them, see how you feel about them, see what resonates with you, right? See what values are yours, see which ones aren't yours. And then another thing too with the Justice card is what understanding, I don't want to sound like a law of attraction guru teacher, but I think here with the Justice card, there's something about understanding like how your thoughts, feelings, and emotions, beliefs, and intentions influence everything that you're going to create. That's why by getting specific and clear with the Eight of Swords, right? To work through that Eight of Swords energy, getting specific and clear and understanding what your intentions are and evaluating what your goals are and creating, and coming up with your own values, knowing what your values are, that's going to be able to allow you to really start creating from a pure place that's going to help you get the type of results that you want with the Justice card, right? Because the Justice card is saying you'll always get results back. Law of attraction, you'll always get them back, but they're either going to come back in a way in which you don't like, or they're going to come back in a way in which you do like. Right, because it's the scales of balance, the universal scales of balance, right? That if whatever we're putting on that scale, whatever we're putting out to the universe, whatever we're putting out into that one side of the scale, it's going to equal itself back out, right? So that's why by understanding your thoughts, feelings, emotion, beliefs, all that stuff, knowing where your energy is going and how to, and being clear with your energy, that's going to be able to help you get the most out of what you want. And I think here with this Death card, Four Swords, I want to, if there's something you don't like doing in your life, right, don't be afraid to put an end to it with the Death card, right? Like, it's okay to cut certain things out here as well. Because I feel like that's what will bring you peace of mind here with the Four Swords. So I would say those things, AM. So I hope that helped. Oh, you told me to look down, huh? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I got. I'm probably gonna get off of here probably really soon, actually. So if anybody wants to send a super chat question, be sure to do it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting pretty tired, so. But I wanted to get on and go live. I'm a manifesting generator, right? So I still have energy. My sacral needs to be drained so I can just pass out, right? Some of y'all won't. A lot of y'all know what a manifesting generator is, but some of you probably don't. It's in regards to human design. I would check out your human design. You can calculate your human design. You can go online and find a human design calculator, or go to a website and they'll calculate it. It's just like the same thing as like putting in information for a natal chart, but it brings up your human design instead. But manifesting generator is like your sacral, right? Like mansions, if you don't empty out your sacral, you know, you can feel restless. You're a manifester, darling. Nice. Yeah, it's definitely a mellow one. It's definitely a mellow one. Oh shit. Well, anyways, I think I'm about to get off of here. Oh, hold on. All right, hold on. We got a super chat. What does the universe like to tell me? All right, what can you tell me for hello 242? What does the universe? What is the message here for hello? Knight of Pentacles saying be patient with your process here. Be patient with the progress of something. Knight of Pentacles is saying, you know, attend to the details here with what you're doing, things that you're trying to improve. Also, when it comes to your responsibilities, work, career, projects, or just in general, just improving your life. It's going to be the little things for you at this time that matter, right? Like the things that you do on a day-to-day basis here. That's what's going to build like momentum here for you down the line. But also to be patient with your process and your progress. And things may take a little bit longer than you expect at this time, but don't let that bum you out, right? It's just the process, right? And the way you can look at it is like it could take a little bit longer than you want, and maybe it's a little bit more work, but this is what's going to set you up for success down the line that's going to be able to sustain itself. So, then you also pull the Magician. So don't forget your power to be able to have influence over your situation, to manifest things here. You know, the Magician is a card of urgency as well. Not because like the world's ending, but urgency in a way. It says like, hey, let's get started on things, especially with the Knight of Pentacles. Like if there's things that you need to do, don't put them off, like do them. Even though, and it could even be those annoying small things like, you know, it's like things that maybe take 10 or 20 minutes or something like that, but it's just like, oh, I don't want to do that right now. So we push it off. The Magician saying like, yeah, you know, like to just get started with things here, especially if there's practical things that you need to do for yourself at this time. But also just stay focused, right, with that Magician. So that's what I got for you. Hello. Yeah, I wouldn't put anything off here. Like, you know, I kind of feel in a way like the Knight of Pentacles can be to where it's like we can, like things are like there's no motion, right? And the Magician could be saying like, let's start putting things into motion here. And yes, it may be like these little practical things that you have to do, and it's like the step-by-step things that you have to do. But like just get started with it. Like just do it. Like don't put it off or don't procrastinate. Like just like, you know, just start getting to work here. So that's the message here coming through for you. Hello. BW. It says I am a generator, the life force. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome. Hello. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and close the super chats, and you're ready to go to bed. So, all right. So I'm done taking super chat questions. Maybe my next live will be just like just chill and chat with you all. And we can still do super chat questions, but maybe I'll just chill and chat instead of doing another all signs. Okay, I got you, Darlene. This will be the last one. I got you. This is it. No more. After Darlene, no more super chats. So you say here, Darlene, I am working on paying back karmic debt, number 13. How am I doing so far? That's a unique question. Yeah, number 13 is the death card in tarot. No, wait, hold on. Is it? Yeah, it is. I should know this. It is, yeah. All right, what can you tell me for Darlene? How is Darlene doing in regards to her karmic debt? That's a unique question. I think it's the first question that's the first time I've ever been asked that. Pull the King of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. I think you're doing well here. I think you're doing well. Yeah, I even want to say your guides are, God or the divine is proud of you with this Ace of Cups. You know, the King of Pentacles is about mastering your material reality, right? So if you have past life debts or debts in general, you know, obviously you probably don't feel like you're the master of your material reality, right? But through like clearing that karmic debt, right, you start to master your material reality, you start to master your reality. And I think that's something that you're doing at this time. So I think you're doing good. Ace of Cups is the soul receiving love, and also it's, yeah, I wonder, very interesting, like if you've gone to other readers, or I don't know how you found out about this karmic debt thing or whatever, but the Ace of Cups can be like the spiritual side, which can be like the karmic debt, right? The soul's karma, right? Like dharma and karma, right? So I think, yeah, it's like, I think for the most part here, you're doing really well. These are two good cards. So I think you're restoring things here, because the dove with the cup represents the restoring of peace, tranquility, and serenity. So that's what I got for you. So that's it. That was a good question to end on. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. I appreciate everyone for being here. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for the super chat questions. I enjoy doing the super chat questions. It's a good way to give back, and also it's a good way to support the channel. So I appreciate it. So that's what I got. I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good week.